For my final project, I built a Shopify split flap sales counter. First, I started by creating an MVP with just one digit. I made it so it calibrates every time you plug it in, just like you see here, using a Hall sensor. And this is actually the same design I ended up using in my final project. I also used the Firebase database to link it to Shopify, so every time someone puts in an order, it gets sent to the ESP32, triggering a digit to turn. And this right here is my final design. As you can see, I took some of the features from my MVP, like calibration on startup. It does take quite a while to connect to Wi-Fi, which is why there's such a big pause here, but it starts calibrating in a couple of seconds. I used the Hall sensor module on each digit, magnet which was embedded in the gear to make it calibrate just like this. And after it calibrates, it pulls Firebase to see whatever is the last saved order count, as you can see here. And using a Shopify webhook plus Firebase plus render, I made it so every time you get an order on Shopify, it gets sent to the ESP32, triggering a digits to turn, as you can see here. Underneath the cover is quite a mess of wires, but no issues have occurred from this jumbled up mess so far. In the future, I'm definitely going to add a little hole for the female barrel adapter to plug into. As you can see here, I have a Hall sensor module on every single digit, plus a stepper motor, plus a stepper motor driver. I made the counter connect to Shopify with a Shopify webhook, which connects to the Firebase database. Here are the rules I've set for the ESP32 to read. And from Firebase, it goes to a web hosting software named Render, as you can see here. I use filters to display only the necessary information in the logs to not waste any space. And finally, to connect to ESP32, I use the Firebase ESP32 library. As you can see here, this is all my code as well. And here's the server.js code I plugged into Render to pull orders from Shopify. And finally, here's just a quick little time lapse of the sales counter in use.